Aw, look at him. Oh, wow. I knew they made Braille books, but Braille picture books? They're pretty impressive, aren't they? Even the pictures themselves are three-dimensional. They are, though. Though it doesn't seem there are very many of them. When I'm older, I'd like to author Braille picture books myself. Still, I can't help but wonder whether someone like me can even do it in the first place. Shizuku, sweetie. Isn't there still a possibility that you'll be able to regain your eyesight, though? That's what the doctors say, but I think it's important to consider what I will do if it doesn't happen, too. Sorry, I must sound annoying talking about silly things like that. Hey now, no need to be, no being shy around us. Estelle grabbed Shizuku's hand and held them close. Estelle? I've got a great idea. Let's make a picture book that every kid can enjoy together. So don't you worry about a thing, Shizuku. It's easy to see the author's devotion and warmth shine through the pages. I think you should take your own similar feelings, hold them close, and never let go. Estelle, Joshua, thank you so much. Shizuku, there's no need to cry. Sorry for making you feel that way, Shizuku. They probably wouldn't mind if we stepped in, but maybe we shouldn't. I agree. It sounds like they're having a moment. Hey, there's always next time. Indeed there is. Aw. Now that is just sweet. Hello there, folks. I'm actually going to save real quick. I feel like I haven't done that in a long time. It hasn't been that long, but it feels like it. Excuse us, but we're with the Crossbar Police Department. We're here to respond to your support request. We're looking for the Business Owners Association tent. Is this the correct place? Oh, you arrived. I'm surprised. Who would have thought that you'd be the one to handle the task? Well, word about the special sports section has been spreading these days. Thank you for your cooperation, Moores. Are these your friends, Chairman Moores? Well, once upon a time, this young man sat across from me on a train. Yeah, that was actually the day I started working on the force. Ah, yes, it was, wasn't it? Anyway, I've interacted with these fine folks a few times since. We have a bit of a difficult situation on our hands. My apologies, members of the SSS. Could you please lend me your strength? You can count on us, sir. Let's see, I believe the request mentioned something about a recent theft? Yeah, wasn't there a bunch of them? Yes, it's as you say. There have been 4 different reports of theft since yesterday. Every last one of the stalls was robbed for everything they had. The Business Owners Association manages all the stalls being run during the festival, so we hear every report that comes in. I've finished organizing the reports and have determined that only food stalls are being targeted. We don't have any clues to go off of, so the best thing we can do is to warn the other stalls. That's unfortunate. The stall owners already have enough to worry about during the festival. I would imagine that you are worried about the damage becoming more widespread. Yes, and that's why I've called you all here. It is my duty to ensure that the thief is caught before they can cause any more damage. With the way things are going, customers who have come from far and wide to enjoy the festival could be affected. May I count on you to apprehend the thief? Understood. This is a serious predicament. We'll begin investigating immediately. Thank goodness. I already feel a little relieved. I'm counting on all of you. Rest assured, my man, you're in good hands. Hey Lloyd, any plans on how to tackle this? We don't have any clues to work off of. There's not enough information to go off of yet. So I don't think there's any point in trying to analyze the situation. Excuse me, do you mind telling us which stalls were targeted? I'd like to speak with the owners. We may be able to collect information from them before we proceed. I see. That makes sense to me. I've recorded the names down here. May I read them to you? Yes, that's fine. Versus Nardol's Burger in Central Square, followed by Chroma's Juice Stand in the Administrative District. Next we have Pale Pizza in the Entertainment District and Mithra's Gelato in the Harbor District. Were you able to get all of that? Okay, so 4 stalls in total, and they're all in different districts. You failed to find a single clue despite there being 4 victims? Regardless, let's see what we can dig up from the owners. Will you be here on standby? We'll return after we made our rounds. Oh yeah, let me give you my contact information. Don't hesitate to call us if there are any new developments. We don't know when the thief will strike again, so communication is key. Understood. We'll wait for you here. We're counting on you, everyone. Alright. Let's begin the serial and theft. Alright, so investigate everything. Hello. Mithra's Jello, huh? Damn, she's one fine lady. Can't you take it down a few notches, Randy? We're not here to flirt with her. Let's focus on questioning, please. Excuse us, ma'am. We're here with the Crosswell police. May we take a few moments to ask you about what happened? Yeah, you're talking about the theft, right? He managed to pull a fast one on me while I was serving a customer. He struck you while you were busy then? Yeah, I was busy serving some carefree-looking foreigner that was trying his hardest to hit on me. While I was warding his persistent flirting, I thought I felt someone sneaking around behind me. But it was too little too late. By the time I noticed, the register had already been emptied. That means you didn't know the full details of the execution then? That's correct. I made the terrible mistake of not witnessing the crime. Oof. Sorry to bother you, but do you mind if we ask you a few questions? We're investigating the recent string of thefts around the area. Oh, yeah, that. My sister and I take turns running the stall, so I think we'll be fine. I'd be a bit more concerned if I was on my own. It'd give the thief the perfect chance to sneak in and take my stuff while I'm not around. Do you happen to recall anyone acting suspiciously around the area? Actually, now that you mention it, I saw some hooligans in red tracksuits come here a little while ago. I felt a little anxious because I'd never seen them around before. Nah, those ain't the guys we're looking for. I do not believe those delinquents would resort to stealing. Regardless, do not hesitate to report any issues that they may cause. Sure, thanks. What do you even have? Dice steak. Ooh, I have like no money. Well, looks like I'm not buying anything. Representatives from the Business Owners Association dropped by to warn us about the thieves. Crossville is still lacking in the public order department, unfortunately. We're waiting, watching my stall like a hawk. I can't afford to have anything stolen. Alright. You punks working right now? Huh, must suck being cops at a time like this. Thanks for keeping the streets safe. If you actually feel bad for us, then could you please not make our job any harder than it needs to be? Seriously, man. Hello? Excuse me, can we ask you a few questions? We're investigating the recent string of thefts in the area. Oh yeah, I heard about that. If he touches my noodles, I'm gonna get brutal. Leave the apprehension to us. We're just curious to know if you have any information regarding their appearance. Their appearance, huh? Nope, I haven't got a clue. I wouldn't be able to tell with a crowd like this.
I know what you mean. Well, regardless, thank you for your time.
Alright, and off we go. Let's see. What would make the best sense? So, we got one in Central, we got one in the Entertainment, and we got one in the Administrative. To save some time, why don't we head... You know, it don't really matter. I can just fast travel anywhere I want. Boom. There.
Welcome to Chroma's juice stand. Feeling thirsty?
Wasn't this stand, the stand that was robbed? Excuse me, would you mind giving us an account of the robbery went down? In detail, please.
Sure, I guess. It all happened when I let my guard down for a second. My poor sales.
Do you recall what the suspect looked like?
Not really. It was really busy, so I wasn't able to get a good look at everyone. But there was this slim, younger man. From the looks of it, he was a foreign tourist. He was hitting on me the entire time. Then, as I was in the middle of rejecting him, I heard these weird sounds from behind me.
And that was the thief's cue.
I think so. Darn it, I was being so careful too. Our thief is a crafty one.
Alright, that's 2 now. Oh, it's bracers. How's it going, y'all? I respect what y'all do. Excuse me, may I borrow a moment of your time? We're currently investigating a chain of thefts in the area. What's the matter, man? I'm not too worried about it. I don't think anyone's stupid enough to commit a crime right in front of CPD headquarters. Okay, maybe I'm a little nervous. I heard one of the stalls nearby got targeted by the thief.
I think it's safe to say that he's on high alert.
I doubt he knows anything about the culprit. Let's move on. Alright, hey, is that the chief? Hey, quite a few familiar faces here. Son of a, what's the big idea? Why'd they have to call me too? Hey, do my work for me, thanks. No can do, chief. We got our own requests to deal with. How about you get off your lazy ass and do some work for once? You kids are only running your mouths because you don't know how much of a pain in the ass it is to direct the parade. Damn it, I would have thought my rank would have put me away from doing chores. Hey Grace, are you covering the parade?
You know it. Apparently this year's parade is going to have the largest attendance yet, so you know I gotta be there. I'm getting real fired up now. I'll snap photos from angles unimaginable and expose everything for what it's worth. Are you getting pumped, Rains? Tell me you're getting pumped.
I'm getting pumped, ma'am. The bracers have been dispatched around the city today. Not much we can do about it, I suppose. We'll have to get around this parade without getting caught up in the chaos. Alright, so let's head to the entertainment district. Hello? Excuse me, could we ask you a quick question? We're investigating the recent string of thefts around the city.
Ah, yeah. I've heard that the pizzeria over there was one of the victims. Someone like me would never make an amateur mistake like that. So, were you able to catch a glimpse of the culprit? Doubt it. Wasn't exactly paying attention. Although, based on my cunning intuition, I have my suspicions that they'll be committing a third crime pretty soon. I'd be willing to bet our culprit is looking for his next victim right about now.
Seriously?
A slight correction. 4 cases of theft have been reported, so the victim will be the 5th.
Yeah, you tell her, Dio. Alright, where is... Ah, there it is. Right. Palate Pizza is one of the stalls that was robbed.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have a minute to talk? We're investigating the recent string of thefts.
That mess, huh? Geez, what a day it's been. I was all caught up dealing with a customer when I let my guard down. Wait, dealing with a customer? Yeah, some chatty fellow was asking me about for tropical pizza. Judging by my past experience with customers, I'm willing to bet he was a tourist. Sorry, but I've come to dislike that fellow. If my ears weren't deceiving me, I could have sworn I heard sounds coming from the back of the stall. No, I'm positive it was the sound of the register being wrenched open. Damn it, how could this happen to me? I'm sorry for what you're going through. Thank you for cooperating in our investigation. And now... to Central Square. Hello. Excuse me, do you have a moment? We're conducting an investigation on the recent thefts, you see.
Oh, that? Someone from the Business Owners Association came by earlier to tell me to keep an eye out for anyone shady.
They already hit one of the square stalls? So, any ideas? Seen the thief running around or anything like that?
Nope. I've been getting a lot of customers, so I can't spare the energy to look at what's happening at other stands.
Well, that's a valid excuse. Now that you mention it, you are right in front of Times and near the back alley.
Yep, and you're also forgetting that the administrative district is right down there. Most of the customers today came into the city to watch the parade. You certainly seem busy.
Excuse me, but mind if I ask you a few questions? We're conducting an investigation on the recent thefts, you see.
You're talking about the stalls that have been robbed all around across the city. No worries, I think I'll be okay. I mean, I'm right in the middle of the central square. With this many people walking around, I'm practically untouchable. Then again, it's not as if the tourists are paying much attention to anything. On the contrary, the likelihood of our thief using the crowd to avoid detection is quite high. Psst, everything's fine. Just leave it to me, guys. Well, she doesn't seem nervous.
And finally...
Nardle's Burgers. This is one of the food stalls that was robbed.
Excuse me, do you have a minute? We're conducting an investigation on the recent thefts. Are you those police officers the guy from the Business Owners Association told me about? I'm sure you know, but my stall was hit just this morning.
Our condolences. Please, try to recall what occurred at the time of the incident.
Oh, well, problem with that is that I don't exactly know when I was robbed. How's that even possible? Well, it might have been when I was busy chatting away with this talkative young man. I think he was an eager tourist who came to enjoy the festival. Anyway, he was quite the loose-lipped guy. When I finally got his order, I swear I heard some rustling from behind me. Confused, I quickly spun around, but there was no one there. Then after a while, I opened up my register, and lo and behold, my mirror was gone.
So it's possible that your mirror was stolen while you were busy talking.
That's the only thing I can think of. I'm as boggled as you are. That definitely sounds odd. Should we wrap up our questioning here? Nope. Controller. Come on. Stop doing this to me. Seriously. We should be good to go. Let's head on back and shuffle through all our info. Okay, that is pretty much all the stalls talked to. Let's go. Alright, I'm gonna save. No need to do all that again. Oh, you're back already. Were you able to find anything? We actually managed to gather a lot of information.
Shall we begin organizing it? Good idea.
Take it away, Lloyd. Okay, got it. Let's start going through everything. Let's start by clarifying all the information we obtained. According to the stall's reports, the method used to steal the mira from them was stolen by threat of a deadly weapon, by pretending to be a customer, stolen while the owner is distracted. Pretty sure they all said they were hit while they were in the middle of dealing with customers.
Committing the crime while the owners were busy serving customers to avoid detection. A crafty method, I must say.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how cautious you are if you're too busy to notice. Right, I heard the same. Does their cowardice know no bounds? Let's not forget our thieving friend managed to hit up 4 of them in a row. Probably off gloating to their friends about about their epic heist right about now, yeah? Yeah, but don't crimes like these normally follow a pattern? We should be able to discern one if we keep looking. Judging from what I've heard, I get the feeling there's a pattern behind their actions. Now that I've pieced together the information, the criminal's motive is harassment, financial problems, for their enjoyment.
I get the feeling that the thief was doing it for their own enjoyment. Committing a series of crimes in rapid succession leads me to believe that they were not motivated by a lack of mira. Rather, I believe they were seeking thrills and getting enjoyment out of stealing.
It's utterly ridiculous that someone would commit so many thefts for a reason like that. What kind of criminal is responsible for this tomfoolery? I think I have an idea of what the criminal might be like. The criminal is a professional pickpocketer, a youthful duo, a group of bandits. And the answer is youthful duo. I'm fairly certain it's a pair of younger thieves. How do you figure? There weren't any witnesses. Think about it for a second. Each stall was robbed in the middle of serving a customer. Didn't the description of the customers they served sound eerily similar to one another? The stalls in the administrative and harbor districts both describe him as a young, carefree-looking man. Meanwhile, the stalls in the central and the entertainment district described him as a talkative young man. Those were the only profiles I recounted by the stall owners at the moment of the theft. It is far too unlikely to be a coincidence. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking our criminals are a pair.
I think I get what you're saying. While one of them garnered the attention of the stall owner, the other went and stole the mira.
Yeah, it makes sense if you assume that they were alternating roles. We absolutely cannot let this continue to happen. Please, find them before they strike again. Yeah, I agree with the chairman. How are you going to find them, though? The city is packed with people right now. It's hopeless, isn't it? The best we can do is alert the shopkeepers. Stay on guard. I disagree. I think we have enough information on how they operate to devise a countermeasure to stop them from stealing again. Hey guys, where do you think our friend is going to strike next?
I think it's safe to exclude any stores that have already been targeted.
Sooner or later, they're going to get caught with their hands in the cookie jar.
It is highly probable that they will focus on stalls that have yet to be targeted and will strike while they are serving a customer.
It's a good thing we interviewed a few shopkeepers that were unscathed too. Oop. Hang on. I'm pretty certain the one that is most likely to be targeted is Central Square's Sweet Stall, Administrative District's Omelette Rice Stall, Entertainment District's Ice Cream Stall, Harbor District's Noodle Stall. I believe the Sweet Stall was right next to the back alley. What about the Sweet Stall in Central Square? Yeah, and for good reason. The Administrative District will be filled with officers because of today's parade. The Entertainment and Harbor Districts are relatively open areas compared to Central Square. Considering they need to secure an easily accessible escape route, Central Square is the most logical location. Why would they need an escape route? The shopkeepers that were already stolen from are going to be more aware of their surroundings. Even if we've got an experienced thief on our hands, they're far more likely to get caught at this point. They'll need to make a quick getaway if they get caught in the act.
You know, now that you mention it...
Sorry.
Isn't the burger stall also located at the intersection between a few districts? The sweet shop in Central Square is within proximity of the back alley and the administrative district. That area decidedly has the highest number of escape routes available, so the thieves are likely to target that stall next.
Good thinking, Tot. Since it's come down to this, let's stake it all on the thieves targeting next.
The members of the SSS traveled to the designated district to conduct their stakeout.
Looks like he's a bust. Hello. The customer's pretty young, just like your run-of-the-mill tourist. Hold your horses, Lloyd. We got another bite.
The youth suddenly reached his hand into the food stall's register.
That's our cue.
Go, go, go!
Police, freeze!
Damn it!
Quick, let's scram!
Huh? Whoa!
Mademoiselle, Tot, you're up.
You do know this is a dead end, right? Game, set, match.
Crap! And we're done. You're just a bunch of spineless cops. The hell do you think you can do to us? You think you can just walk all over us, the Black Emperors? I'm relieved that we were able to retrieve the mira. I must say, though, these hooligans aren't quite as rough around the edges as I was expecting. You said it, bud. One punch from the downtown delinquents and they'd be crying like a bunch of pansies. Wow, that quieted them down.
Do you think it's possible they really were threatened by them?
Who'd ever get scared by guys like that? You're making making fun of us or something? We'd have no trouble taking them out.
Bingo. It all makes sense now. They were made fools of, so they were resorting to petty crimes as a means of venting their frustration.
So that's what it was. They've disrupted the festival, and for what? Some selfish, self-pitying reason? You'd better listen up, you whippersnappers. I'll have you answered for your crimes, you hear me?
What's with this old geezer?
He's giving us a real scary look. There you are, you're with the special support section, right? Oh, officers. Sorry we're late. We're here to take away the thieves. Thanks, sorry for calling you out here during such a busy period. Not a problem, it's our job after all. Are these two the guys? Yeah, if you would escort them to HQ, please. Right, you can count on us. Hey, move it along. Whoa, don't push me. Looks like it's case closed.
They didn't look like they were from Crossbar, so I figured they won't be in jail for more than 3 days.
Crossbell's pretty soft on the foreigners, eh? Huh. Yes, well, the joke is on them. They'll be sitting in a jail cell, staring at a stone wall, while the rest of us are out here enjoying the festival. Not to mention, I had a bit of fun striking a bit of fear into their hearts.
I must say, your charade was spectacular. They were completely fooled.
Huh. It comes with the experience of being a veteran trader. Used to having to put on airs. It's definitely a side of you I've never seen before. Either way, I think I put on quite the performance, if I do say so myself. Thank you for resolving the issue, everyone. Indeed, we're truly in your debt. Please allow for the Business Owners Association to present you its utmost gratitude. Oh no, you don't have to do that. We're happy to have the case solved before any more damage was dealt. You know where to find us if you ever run into any other problems. We'd be happy to help. A fine plan indeed. I shall do so if the need ever arises again.
With pleasure. We'd be happy to be of service to you.
Okay. How's that done? Let's see. Next is East Crossbar Highway, right? There he is. Alright, found ya. I'm gonna save. Exterminate. 2 bubble crabs. Alright, let's go ahead and throw a battle scope at them. They're resistant to a bit. They're weak to wind. Huge crustacean that fights by spewing bubbles, causing various status abnormalities. Alright. Encourage. Sleeping bubbles. Uh-oh. Oh great, we're all asleep. Breath. Sleeping bubbles. Alright, I'm taking so much damage. Let's go with another, let's go with a holy breath. Alright, craft. Let's go with Mega Strike. There we go. Alright, Randy, take him down. Crimson Gale. Oh crap. Crap. Whew. Well. Okay. Okay, that was a little worrisome. Thought my controller just stopped working again. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. It's like everything was going to hell, and then I won. Like, what? Yeah, so we got 2 down party members. I should go take them to get healed. Okay, so we're here in Amorica. Because, well, that's where our next quest is. Alright, so I guess I talk to you. Oh goddess, if something ends up happening to my customers, my end is done for. Please be safe. Excuse us, you're Mr. Gofon, right? We're the special support section. You submitted a support request to the CPD, didn't you? Oh, I'm saved. I've got a monumental problem on my hands, everyone. God, if I knew this was going to happen, I would have tied them down while they were still in the village. Oh, this is all my fault. Sir, please try to calm down and explain the situation. What in the world happened? Sorry about that. I'm just a little overwhelmed by this fiasco. Allow me to start from the beginning. Yesterday, a foreign couple checked into my inn. Everything was fine, but when I came to bring them breakfast in the morning, the room was empty. It was like they were never here. I have reason to believe that they ventured to the ancient battlefield off of Old Amorca Road. That name rings a bell.
I think I've mentioned it before. Historians have found traces of an old battlefield off a branch of Old Amorca Road. If I remember correctly, wasn't the stone bridge connecting the paths down?
Well, it was. It seemed that it was repaired recently, though. Not any random person can wander there all willy-nilly. The couple kept on talking about how they wanted to go sightseeing while they were in Crossbar. Upon hearing that, I warned them about entering the battlefield, but that might have backfired. The battlefield would probably make a sweet tourism spot. Is it really that dangerous, though? Absolutely. The place is famous for housing a magnitude of incredibly powerful monsters. Heck, even the villagers here know it'd be crazy to try and go there. On top of that, ever since the bridge was repaired, no one's been patrolling the area. That means we can't confirm whether things have gotten better or worse.
And those tourists have unsuspectingly wandered into a dangerous place. This is not an optimal situation, certainly. Agreed, we can't take this lightly.
Please, I'm begging you, can you find them and bring them back? For now, my friend Alfred is standing guard, making sure no one else enters the ancient battlefield, but at this rate, my customers will be in deep trouble. Understood, sir. You can leave everything to us. I assure you, we'll find your tourists. It's not like we can refuse. You know, it'd be a lot easier if tourists would listen when given advice, especially from locals. None to do but track him down and bring him back. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much this means to me in the inn. If I lost them, I don't know. Go on. One of his regulars, maybe? Keith, what's the matter? As you can see, I was in the middle of an important discussion.
There's no time for discussion. You know that how that couple went missing and now the inn is in the crapper because of it?
Yes, I'm fully aware. I just told these officers about the entire situation.
Well, there's no need to freak out anymore. For the sake of the inn, I called in the cavalry. The cavalry? What are you talking about?
Come on in here. Don't be shy. My boss will explain this entire mess to you.
Sure, lay it on.
Who? I'm Scott of the Bracer Guild. So you've got a missing couple, is that right? If you don't mind, could you fill me in on the details?
Hold on, a bracer? Why are you here?
Huh? You're that special support section, aren't you? Given the circumstances, it'd be wrong to call us a meeting a coincidence. Keith, explain to me why you brought a bracer here immediately.
What do you mean? Whenever you're in a pickle, you gotta turn to the Bracer Guild, duh. When I heard about what happened, I sprinted all the way to Crossville City to submit a request to the guild.
I can't fault you for caring, but I really wish you cleared it with me first.
Just our luck.
Dude, you have the worst timing ever.
Huh? Why is everyone being so hostile right now?
I don't really understand what's happening, but it's obvious that something's up. Sorry, but could I get a brief explanation of what's going on here?
Sure, here's the rundown. Lloyd explained that the SSS had come to help to accept the same request.
So that's how it is. The whole thing is a giant misunderstanding.
That may be, but what should we do about the missing couple? I am not sure what the proper protocol is when the police and the guild accept the same job.
Hey, we could always turn this into a fun competition. Who will be the first to find the tourists? Something like that. Maybe?
Randy, that's not the issue here. Lloyd, what do you think we should do?
I have an idea. Scott, if you aren't opposed to it, why don't we work together? Huh, no complaints here. I was actually thinking the same thing.
Joining forces with the Bracer Guild?
Might as well, so we're searching for this ancient battlefield together, huh? No, we can split into groups. From what I've heard, the place is practically a den of monsters. We need to secure the safety of those two tourists ASAP. I might be familiar with the general area, but the battlefield is no small place. If we split up, the probability of finding them will skyrocket. If we keep in contact with our enigmas, we should be able to find them relatively soon. True.
Indeed, that seems like the most reasonable strategy.
I'm all for that plan. Lives are at stake here. The more help, the merrier. SSS, Scott, I'm counting on you. And with the client's permission, we're good to go. Yeah, let's do our best.
Lloyd and Sky exchanged Enigma contact information.
Alright, let's strike while the iron's hot. I'll head on to the ancient battlefield. Whenever you all are ready, come catch up with me. I'll see you later. Okay, everyone. Once we're prepared, let's make our way to the ancient battlefield too. After all, we don't want to fall too far behind Scott. Alright. So now we're heading to the ancient battlefield. Let's go. Alright, so here we are. Thought I saw something. Are you the special sports section? A bracer just came here to look for the missing tourists. You must have heard the news and came to provide backup, right? Can you please assist them in locating them? Gotcha. Oh yeah, chest. What's in here? Proxy puppet. Cool. There are some peculiar magazines inside the chest. You decide to leave them where they are, despite Randy's protests. No, Randy. Oh, wow. Dead. Curia bomb. Back in my day, we had to work hard for our Curia bombs. And we definitely wouldn't have 99 of them in our second playthrough. No siree. What game are you playing? Alright. The battlefield. Just how big is this area? Ooh, a chest. Ancient battlefield. Ooh, several chests. Wow, so this is what the ancient battlefield is like. There are just as many ruins as I had heard. And with a name like the ancient battlefield, I wouldn't be surprised if something nasty showed up. We all know I'm a betting man, so I'm placing my chips on the ghosts of a long-defeated army or something equally crazy.
Ghost? Please, no. Ellie? Ahem. You heard nothing. I have to say, the weather is harsh, and the place is infested with monsters. We don't have much time if that couple ventured further in.
Good call, Ellie. Let's get this search underway. Alright, so... this is what the area... start of the area looks like. Alright, let's play this smart. There we go. Alright, what kind of monsters are we facing here? Vampiric Thorn. Oh shoot, I did not get any more of those. I'll do it next time on Crossbow. Oh, wow. That's the power of stone for you. Get him, Randy. Yay, Tio leveled up. 7 colored beans. Alright. So, yeah, there's definitely a chest over here. Some kind of totem enemy? What? What am I looking at? What is this thing? Cursed shield. Okay. No physical attacks, huh? Let's give him a variety of attacks to deal with. Face saucer. Not very effective. There we go. $191, not bad. And Firebolt will do $181. Alright, so all we have left is Sparkle. I mean, I guess we could use time, but... Oh yeah. So far, everything's normal. Analyze. Used by a mad warrior in the Middle Ages, can reflect physical damage and cause confusion. Well, hopefully this attack will still go through. Okay, good. If you're in the middle of a attack, we're good. Alright. And there we go. What? It's still alive. Not anymore. Alright, what do we got here? Living Totem. Alright, attacking him physically is fine. Get him! And that's that. Okay, what's in the chest? Tira Bomb. Inside, you find a shirt that reads, "I checked this chest twice and all I got was a lousy t-shirt. You decide not to take it with you." Man, the references. The jokes. Wait, this was a... Yeah, that thing was the quest boss. It's one of the highway monsters. You material. You brute, I can't believe you took my chastity like that. You'd better take responsibility. Boo. Alright, there's one more chest up here. What's it guarded by? Another one of those shields. Celestial Bomb. We chest people are actually in the middle of a war. I can't give you more items because I'm rationing. Good luck with your quest, though. Leave me alone. Alright, let's see. So we have 2 ways we can go, and also 2 chests down there, too. Deal with that later. First things first. Chest. Man, some old barricades still remain. So fun fact, they can't be physically attacked even if they're stunned. I should really think about getting a roof installed. I mean, what good would it do you? There's apparently a chest still over there. I'm not interested right now. Alright, so where is this other chest? There it is. Hit 3. How did you see me? It's called detection. It's called being a treasure hunter.